Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. This is going to be my first time reacting to G-Dragon. Now, before we get started, I don't know a lot about him. I know that there has been some things within the media. I know that there was something, a lot of headlines, something a year ago that might have to do with like drugs and him combating that. And basically, from what I understood from some of the comments that I've seen, is after a 7 year of a hiatus as a solo artist and 7 years of like the media basically not doing the greatest job of painting him in a kind light, let's put it lightly, to be very, very kind to the media, which, anyway, um, he's finally back. The song is titled Power. I will go back and forth on some comments and maybe some articles that might have to do with G-Dragon in order to understand the song a little bit better as I react to it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to wait until I react to the whole song in one go and then talk about it or pause in the middle. So what if you start seeing me pausing like crazy and this is not your style of reactions that you enjoy watching, then feel free to sign off. It's all good. Usually I do pause a lot during my reaction, so I always give that warning in the beginning. But if there's a chance that I may not pause right away or wait for a second viewing or whatever feels right, honestly, it's all based on how I feel in the moment. And if I feel like pausing, I will. If I don't, because I might need to think about it a little bit more, I might wait. But usually I do pause quite a lot. So with that out of the way, let's get into Power by G-Dragon. The power is back on after 7 years, I guess. Oh. Oh. Finally free. Ooh. Oh, that was. Oh. Oh, the goat, nice. Oh, there. What? I absolutely love the shot of the goat. Like, I'm the goat. The second generation also, second generation idol is also pretty cool. Coming in with a big bang. No pun intended. I love the caution tape on the elevator because you tried to take me down and now I'm fixing all of the shit. And I love the lyrics. I got all the receipts. Like, everybody's trying to fucking put me down. And I am going to prove them all wrong because I got all of the evidence for that. Bitch, I brought receipts with me. You can't shut me down. You can't suppress me. You can't possibly make up headlines about me and expect people to believe you. Or if they do, I'm going to prove them all wrong, basically, and I'm going to shut you down, and your stock is going to go down because you're a fucking liar, which actually plays hand in hand with the whole scandal that happened like a year ago or something among those lines. Like, I've seen a comment about that, so I do want to touch on it just a tiny bit. G-Dragon was investigated for a drug scandal. And every time he attended to the police station, he said that I don't care because I never used drugs. And as a result, the truth will set you free, and he was found innocent. That was so interesting. And there's literally the news behind the scenes. Like you literally see the news channel. They're about to go live. So that's really cool. You have the TV playing there's like a band playing. You have the news channel. You have G-Dragon driving that car, riding that car, and there's like a giant TV that acts as a background to symbolize as if he's like flying in the clouds or riding the clouds, which is also really, really cool. And the miniature Mercedes is just fucking awesome. Like he doesn't give a fuck because he knows that he didn't do anything wrong. And when you got receipts, it's hard to, even for the most powerful people, to put you down, especially if you have others that support you. I'm beautiful, just being myself. That's literally what he's like trying to portray. 세대한 정품을 쓰게 완성품 like a dragonfly 너무 잘 글로벌 명품 Hi hey how you doing my name is Carl G to the D O go the living legend Whoa you still poppin' stock Kidashi I heard you got the straight flush forever royal Nice forever royal flush Nice Nice. There's the news channels. Ugh. Australia, Africa, America. Started from the bottom now. Nice. I don't give a shit. don't give a shit. 먹고 나면 먹고 가냐 천지식은 불가항냐. Way too strong. I got the power, the power, 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 the power, power. This is so addicting. Oh, hey, I know you. From Street Woman Fighter Season 2. The power, Papalado. I love how quirky he is. I love that there's like a disclaimer, just in case you want to accuse me of like animal cruelty or something. The animals in this music video were filmed with love and care under strict animal welfare guidelines with expert supervision. So don't worry, don't make any rumors about me mistreating the goats. I am the goat, bitch. Anyway, and also the animals could be very well like the people themselves that try to put me down like an animal, you know, that didn't care about verifying shit. Meanwhile, I'm trying my hardest to fight all these rumors and all these claims, and you know, the higher you go in life, the riskier it gets, and the harder the impact when you go down, and the higher you get, the more you realize that everybody wants to see you down. So I have so much power. I do love, I'm understanding that there's probably a lot of like wordplay, most of which is probably like Korean wordplay that I cannot possibly like understand unless I really try to dig deep through like some comments and stuff like that. So feel free to drop in some knowledge. But I do love the mention of like Bang, you know, Big Bang, born to be a one man army minefield Bang, and also I love that he says, "But my girl, yo, my brothers, and who run the world." I feel like that was like a bit of a reference to potentially the Beyonce song, in a way, but he also did something else. Like, I love the way he's like making like multiple references in a way. I love the fact that he just runs into like the news station and the forecast with the lady Him talking about started from the bottom, now here, which is a Drake reference, but also with the Korean word there. I'm guessing it's another wordplay that probably is beyond my comprehension because I don't know the language. From what I could understand, him saying forcefully criticize, spread a meme, and talk, which is the memes that were created while he was seemingly looking like he was on drugs or something among those lines, when his old interviews resurfaced on news channels where he seemed, to speak slowly, would smile. He was unnatural with his facial expressions, and all those things became publicized all over again and basically became like memes. So that's kind of like, from what I understand, that's what he is referring to. There's also another meaning to natural disasters, which is a wordplay on sounding like a word in Korean that sounds like genius and chronic illness. So geniuses always have chronic illness and it's unavoidable circumstances, irresistible force. Like, I'm not sure how accurate that is. Obviously, if you are speaking the language and you know Korean very, very well, let me know in the comment section. And I not even know the language, but know the story with G-Dragon. Also, there's the lyrics power abused, questioned, tolerance, natural disaster, unavoidable circumstances. So that basically relates to when the journalists raised the suspicion of him abusing his power for having drugs. Korean news channels delivered that rumor without actually fact-checking, and after the investigation, when he was found innocent, he could actually accuse and sue those news channels, but he was tolerant to them. And he announced that he will not go to court, from what I understand. So that is the meaning of power abused, questioned, tolerance. So it says that the natural translation is like, I was tolerant when I was questioned, of power abused. So I let that slip. I'm still kind of like being tolerant towards you and I'm not doing anything about it. So I'm just letting it slide, basically. And the laughing and money donating grin lyrics is a reference to him in last year being accused of taking drugs and the whole scandal, and him constantly going to the police station and saying that I don't care because I never used drugs, and then trying to eradicate drug use within Korean society and donating a whole bunch of money for that cause. The whole production here, it looks like just a bunch of people having the time of their life, and they happen to be having that incredible fun time during something fucking iconic, you know? And I love the lyrics. I heard you've got a straight flush. He's forever royal, like a royal flush, and forever. I'm going to be forever royalty. I'm forever going to be, great, and no one can dip my stock, and I'm a second generation icon, and I'm a K-star and all that kind of shit, and I'm back after all that time. A limited edition of the second generation, masterpiece of the century. I'm really blown away by this. Like the whole production looks absolutely so much fun, and so like there's so much quirk to G-Dragon in this in his delivery and just the way that he is acting. And I love that he's acting so confidently because he knows that he's got all the receipts. Like a person in general who is innocent is not going to scream on top of his lungs that he is innocent. He's going to stay calm. They are going to stay calm. Whoever it is being accused, they're not going to try and fight you over it. They're just going to continue being themselves, and they're going to let facts speak for themselves. And I got the receipts. So that's kind of like the gist that I'm getting. But holy shit, this was absolutely awesome. Actually, in order for us to actually enjoy the song a little bit more, I saw that there's a performance video. So this is going to be an impromptu reaction. Nice. I love his quark. Wait, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be May. Is that supposed to be like another subtle reference, like to like it's gonna be May, like in sync or something? Like I'm not sure. It sounded like it.
세대한 정품 일시계와 성품 like a dragonfly 너무 잘 글로벌 명품 Hi hey how you doing my name is C to the D I got the living legend Whoa you still poppin' stock kidashi I heard you got the straight flush forever road I don't give a shit 우다가 don't give a shit 울렸고 나면 먹고 가는 천지지변 불가항력 way too strong power the power power the power power the power power I got your brother shall louder shout out pump up the power now you know what now waste your time yeah it's gotta be me proving my wrong got all the receipts I got the power power 나는 나다워 수발은 다워 baggy there but burn a big bag nothing you ain't about a G-day but my girl my brother who run the world what is yours 동서남북 Asia Europe Australia Africa America started from the bottom now I did I don't give a shit 우다가 don't give a shit 울렸고 나면 먹고 가는 천지지변 불가항력 way too strong I got the power the power the power
I love the strobing and the blurring, almost like a power wave. Damn. Holy shit. This is dope. Like this song is so incredibly addicting. I don't know what else to say, honestly. I'm sure that, not being someone who has ever reacted to too much when it comes to G-Dragon or Big Bang in general. So obviously it was kind of hard to grasp the true meaning of the song and to really convey everything that he's kind of like been through and why he's back and the, no pun intended, power that he holds with this comeback is already pretty fucking insane. But through some of the comments that I've seen, hopefully I was able to get at least a little bit of the meaning of what he tried to convey. But even if you don't, even if it's your first time listening to this song or G-Dragon in general, and you never heard of Big Bang ever in your life, this is a fun song. Like at the end of the day, the fact that it has a powerful message is just another layer. But on the first thing, the foundation is like an incredibly fun, addicting, funky, quirky song. And I just love, like, the song has such a level of unseriousness with the choreo and the way that G-Dragon's kind of like betraying himself, that it just makes it that much more of a mindfuck, like how serious the song actually is. I don't know if that made any sense. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you all in the next one.